Hi guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. Today I'd like to show you how to make these candy cane peppermint flavoured macaroons. For the recipe, please see the description box below. To begin, I'm going to add my egg whites with a pinch of salt and get that on its way. Now as it becomes frothy, I'm going to start adding my custard sugar. A little bit at a time. Nice and sticky, so you can probably see. So I have my sifter here, and I've pre-sifted and combined the almond meal and the icing sugar. I'm just going to sift those together through one more time, and adding the whole mixture at once. Gently fold that through. So this is the sort of consistency we're looking for just before we separate them into two of the bowls. Let's take half the batter. Because there is a fair bit of batter and I want it to be a nice deep red, I am going to add a fair bit of this colouring. And then just start folding it all through. Gently at first. And then depending what consistency we're at, we might start beating the air out just a little bit. So by beating the air out, I just mean just beating it very gently. You don't want to give too much of a beating, otherwise you're going to lose way too much air. Now you'll know when the batter's ready when you lift it up and it comes down in these beautiful ribbons. Just like that. And we'll just fill our 2 piping bags. And I'm just going to fold that like that, just until I can fill my second piping bag. So the next step, I'm just going to flatten them out a little bit. First cut off the ends, and just flatten them out. Let it come out the other side. The reason we're doing this is that we can fit both of them nice and neatly into a third bag that's fitted with a very small nozzle. It's probably about half a centimetre wide. I find that there's a lot more control when I use a smaller nozzle. And just slide them in, one on top of the other. And make sure they both fit inside the actual nozzle piece and they meet up equally. That way we get an equal distribution of colour coming out of both of them. Now we can push all the batter to the bottom. So just squeezing at the top, pushing it down and twisting. Here I have a baking tray that I've lined with parchment paper, and underneath that I've added a A4 size just normal copy paper, and I've printed 3cm circles onto there. So that's just a nice guide. And to make candy cane macaroons, I'm just going to swirl it around and just lift off at the end. Trying to keep inside that circle or just to the edge. And if you like, you can just squeeze in the center just before it reaches the edge of the line, lift off, and you have a 2-toned half and a half macaroon cookie. And that kind of looks nice too, so I'll do a couple of those. After you fill all your trays, just give them a quick tap on your countertop just to release any air bubbles and really flatten that out. Nice and neat. Now it's really important to let your macaroons air dry. I put them in a turned off oven with the light on and just turn the fan on, so no heat is actually generated, but I feel that that air that flows over helps to really dry out the shell, and that's what we're looking for. We want a nice hard shell that's they're no longer sticky to the touch. So I just add all these in at once, and usually it takes about half an hour to 45 minutes for them to develop that nice skin. The skin that is produced helps the macaroon not to crack during baking, and it really helps it to maintain its shape. So it's pretty important to let them dry for at least an hour at room temperature if you don't have a fan forced oven. So 230 grams of white chocolate, a third of that would be roughly about 76. And so I'm just going to add 76 grams of whipped cream. And using a tablespoon, I'm just going to coat all of my white chocolate buttons in the cream. That just helps it to melt more evenly in the microwave. So now that's all coated, I'm going to go ahead and zap this in the microwave for about 20 seconds, and then we'll come back and see how that goes. And I'm just going to rotate them so the heat distributes evenly. You don't get any melted white chocolate stuck at the bottom because then it can burn. So make sure to rotate them in 20-second intervals, maybe even 30 seconds, but just to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and pop it in for another 20 seconds. Our chocolate ganache is melted beautifully. I'm just going to add a couple of drops of our peppermint flavouring. This is coloured, you can buy it non-coloured, but I thought being Christmas season, I might just add a little bit of festive colour into this. And I wouldn't recommend adding the peppermint before you make the ganache, while the chocolate's still in solid form, because that can interfere with its melting. I'm going to pop this in the fridge and we'll get back to it when our macaroons have finished baking. So our macaroons have been in there for about 40 minutes, and as I touch, it doesn't stick to me and I can feel that it is a nice shell that's developed just over the top. You do not want to fill with the side will be dry. That's a deceiving thing. You want to fill with the very top because that's where you're most likely to crack. Nice and dry. So to just show you the consistency of the biscuit, it's crunchy on the outside, nice and gooey on the inside. Beautiful. That's what you're looking for. Excuse me while I just frost all of these. Grab your cake pop stick, push your ribbon up till probably about halfway up the macaroon. Grab one of your filled macaroons and just push through. Lift it in, push through. Once that shifts, just clean it away. So easy. How pretty. And we're done. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this recipe video, and I'll see you next time.